Hey, welcome. Hey, it's your boy, Minds Maturity. Welcome to CanBo Greens. Hey, we give a few time for people to jump on. Get a couple people in before I start talking. Um, my boy Gooch, man, he couldn't get on tonight, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and do solo with CanBo Greens tonight. We was gonna do Gooching in tonight, but hey, my boy couldn't come through, so hey, I'm gonna go ahead and fall in line and represent tonight for y'all. And we got a pretty good topic that I want to discuss. The conversation tonight is going to be on the alpha female. Is the alpha female. And pretty much before I even drop into talking about the alpha female, I want to really um, get on top of it with kind of understanding the essence of what a woman is. You know what I'm saying? Before we even get on this topic of the details of what they keep talking about when it comes to this alpha female thing, is blowing my mind how that terminology has traveled. So, hey, let's get to it. We're gonna first digest and break down this whole essence of what a true woman is. For one, a true woman is a woman that is always real. When it comes to a woman, she is natural. She is nurturing. She is loving. She is caring. And she do all these things to the best of her nature. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta appreciate the woman, the ability to create something. You know what I'm saying? To birth something. Um, it's a privilege. You know what I'm saying? For a man to have a woman that creates something that both of them made together. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I always say you gotta understand the essence of a true woman is she is always real. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no fake in her. And you know what I'm saying? I know one of the things I always try to really elaborate and break down to people when it comes to some things. And like I always push like, hey man, we gotta minimize the wearing the fake nails, the fake hair, the makeup that makes our skin worse. You know what I'm saying? It dries our skin out. It makes your skin look older. You know what I'm saying? That's why a woman should always present herself in her own natural way. And I understand, hey, you know, you want to have your look, you know what I'm saying? Even sometimes for convenience, we wear the wigs and the fake hair and stuff like that. But the true essence of a true woman, she always is real from the inside and out. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Even with that being said, hey, she has an understanding mind. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're in a relationship with a woman, the best feeling is to have a woman that's understanding when you are on your grind, you're working overnight, you're working overtime, you come home, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta go through the back and forth of, you know, why you working late, why you ain't home, why you ain't spending time with him, why you ain't this. But she understands where you're trying to get to. She understands your purpose. She understands your vision. She understands when, you know what I'm saying, you want your me time. Or she understands when, like, hey, you know, I need you there. I need you to hold me. You know, I don't even need you to talk. I just need you to be there for me. You know what I'm saying? So the goal is for the true woman, when it comes to the essences of what she is that she is very understanding. You know what I'm saying? She is a understanding person. She's not trying to resist and reflect on what she feel like you should be or what you're going to be, but she understands who you are. You know what I'm saying? And she rides with that. She supports that. She's down with that. You know what I'm saying? And we gotta push more in having that agenda when it comes to our women. Is stop trying to push and resist, but understand your man. Understand the people that you back and you support. Instead of trying to fight and push and fight and push, but just learn to understand that person. Even when they're trying to talk to you, learn to understand that person. You know what I'm saying? That's so important when it comes to what is it you're trying to get across. Especially if you are trying to get something across, the best thing first is to understand what that person is doing. Understand what that person is doing first, and it's easier for that person to understand when you try and get your point across. Then both things can get done. But if you are forcing, reflecting, rejecting, forcing, resisting, that person also going to put up a fight because they realize that you ain't even being considerate of their feelings. You ain't even being considerate of their well-being. So the goal is, women, have an understanding mind. Also, she is tolerant and open-minded. Once again, she is tolerant and open-minded. You know what I'm saying? We come across too many of y'all young women that y'all so short-tempered. Y'all so narrow-minded. I ain't gonna deal with that. I ain't gonna deal with that. But you making stuff so intolerable because of the pains and decisions that you made. You can't come hard and try to be masculine and say what you ain't gonna tolerate, what you ain't go, and you ain't this and you ain't that, and you being so masculine, you being so forceful on something based off of decisions you made with another person, the mistakes you made with that other person. You can't put that wall up and trying to be, well, I ain't gonna deal. A man is not going to deal with that. A man said, first of all, I wasn't him. So whatever you think you're not going to tolerate and what you ain't going to deal with, a man is not even going to hear that noise. When you come up to us and you're trying to present things to us, for one, the goal is to be open-minded. Be open-minded to who I am. Be open-minded to the levels and the restraint and the achievements and the goals of who I am. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to already put a constraint and boundaries and all these other like tight niches of my character or my mindset of who I am, then we got a problem. We need to sit down, talk, and establish those boundaries, those ground rules, and all these other things together. But what you're not gonna do is come at me with so much force of, well, I ain't got time for this and I ain't got time for that and this and this and this. No, what you're gonna do is you're gonna have time to sit down, and we're gonna have this conversation. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're gonna have time for. So we can get an understanding. You know what I'm saying? But we continue to go through these situations to where we're training people to have a masculine mindset of what you're not going to do and the tolerate. And you're forcing this information to a person that has already, he's new to your world. The goal is to be open-minded. It's to be mind-friendly in the set of who you present yourself to. So a person can be willing to open up to you. But if he ain't willing to open up to you and let down his guard, he's not going to be willing to deal with this whole what I ain't going to do, what I won't go do, and this and this and that. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. Next up, she's not abusive. And she's able to control her tongue from getting too sharp. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is one of the things that I try to tell people, and I said on my previous show. One of the things that I discussed to people was, hey, you need to not deal with a person, especially a lady, that curses all the time. That is a liability. That is not an asset. That is a liability. You know what I'm saying? On top of that, women, just because a man is a man and he's masculine, he's tough, don't mean you put your hands on him. That don't mean you get to slap him and push him and punch him and etc. and etc. That ain't even the position that you're supposed to be in. You're supposed to be more feminine, not, once again, masculine. Men fight men. Women, that's not your position. So stop using your words as weapons and your hands as weapons. And use those things in a more nurturing, more loving, more caring way. And not in a forceful way. Also, around her, and she's very courteous. Now, I want people to understand this, because sometimes you're going to get this kind of blowback. Well, it's people that burned me in the past because I gave them all. I was this, I was that. Okay. But did you pay attention to who you had around you? Did you have that masculine, barbaric resistance energy around you at that time? Were you observing? Was you keeping it real? Did you have a understanding of who you had around you? Or were you blinded? Was you gullible? Because if you're gullible and you're blinded, once again, that is not the essence of a true woman. A true woman could have a understanding of what her surroundings are. Because she sit back and she watch, she doesn't do this. She don't do this. While you doing this, you missing out on shit. You miss out on a lot of stuff when you're doing this and not observing who you're around. This is how you understand who you are really, you should be helping and who you should be supporting. Because if you're paying attention to how other people operate and the patterns of how they move, then you'll know who you should be helping and supporting. And you won't get burned. Because this is what happens. When you get burned, you put a wall up, you have that masculine energy going on, and then it's everybody else, you give them more resistance, more force, more restraint, more pushback. The goal is don't build that wall up for other people that ain't give you that hurt. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Don't do the, hey, well, they hurt me, I hurt everybody. That's not feminine energy. That ain't feminine energy. You know what I'm saying? Don't be revengeful. Once again, be willing to help. Be willing to support. And be very courteous about it. You know what I'm saying? Be very courteous about it. Now, with all that to be said, of the essence of what a true woman really is, you know what I'm saying? We gotta kick back and pay attention now to this whole this alpha female thing. What's up with this alpha female thing, man? I'm hearing this terminology too much. You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing it too much. I mean, it's getting so bad, man, to where, you know, I'm reading stuff, I'm paying attention to people profiles and stuff like that, where there's people that actually going to schools, talking to young girls about alpha girl energy. Man, I'm like, what the fuck is that? Alpha girl. So it's gotten so bad now to where we are setting our young ladies up from high school for failure. We are already trying to make them masculine. Before they even leave high school, we already set them on a road to failure. They're telling you, hey, from the beginning, don't be a feminine woman. You need to be an alpha female. You gotta have your chest stuck out, and you gotta have some testosterone in you. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're saying now. Inject you some testosterone, be a alpha female, so you can beat your chest with the men. So where do we put you? What position do you what role do you play? What position do you play? I mean, you play a good position out there in corporate America, but what position do you play in home America? What position do you play in my home? What position do you play in any real man home? No real man don't want somebody that acts, think, try to be his competition in his household. That's not her role. Her role shouldn't even be that. Her role needs to be a woman. The essence is to be that real woman. But we're getting in these times now to where our society is creating, we're creating these young women. We're trying to make them young men. They want to talk all the time. They don't want to listen. They don't want to take criticism. They don't want to understand, take criticism, work together. I don't need a woman to lead me. That is my role. You know what I'm saying? It's getting so bad now to where we're in a situation at times to where there's no such thing yet. We're really trying to take away the whole gender role thing. Like, we are really trying to replace men. And fellas, I'm gonna need y'all to really start supporting each other and really start talking. We got too many beta males out here that ain't saying nothing. And I promise you, if I catch any of y'all beta whales around me talking this beta-ish, I'm calling you out. We gonna have a talk. Friends, family, whoever, we gonna have a talk. You are the man. You take full accountability of your household. That's not your woman's position. That's your position. But see, what we happening is we allow in corporate America to designate the titles, the roles, the position, the nature of men and women. We're letting the government, society, change this whole technology shit around. No real, once again, ladies, I'm gonna tell y'all, ain't no real man gonna want no alpha male. Ain't no one real man gonna want no alpha female around. Hell, us alpha males barely even want each other around for real. We can deal with each other to a certain extent, but when it comes to shit dealing in each other's household, man, we know that's where we cross the line. I ain't finna tell that man what to do in his household, and he damn sure ain't finna tell me what to do in mine. Now, if I ask him, if I was like, hey, I need guidance from my brother, how should I direct this and direct that? That's different. But ain't no other man finna just come and just say, hey, man, you need to be doing this. You need to be doing that. No. It don't get down like that. So we need to understand and get a grasp to understanding these are the positions or situations to where we need to start taking more hold and control of understanding as a man, what is your role and what's your position in the household. And ladies, understand, just because, and I need y'all to feel this and hear me when I say this, I mean this with so much love and understanding. Just because you are in a household with no man there yet, you are running a household, you're taking care of kids, you are not the alpha female. You're alpha. You want to be alpha female when it comes to doing business. Cool. Be that businesswoman. You gotta take charge of your business because it's your business. You don't want to make the final decision. Cool. And you want to call it that? Cool. But understand the dynamic of the household. You should not have that kind of mindset being designed in there, because this is what's going to happen when you keep trying to put yourself in a mindset to where, well, I'm an alpha female in my house. When a man walk in your house and he feel the energy that you got, and he's trying to plant his alpha energy in your household, so y'all can get some understanding of who he is, he gonna leave. He gonna like, shit, I'm gonna be in competition with you. We ain't finna be no team. We gonna be competition. He ain't gonna want to deal with that headache. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be easy for you to stay the woman that you are. So when that man connects with you, he ain't gotta fight with you. On a mental or spiritual level, he ain't gotta fight. He will be your energy, and his energy would be organic. We gotta do not feed. We cannot get ourselves in a situation where we are feeding ourselves stuff that is artificially made. As this alpha energy shit is artificially made. You know what I'm saying? It's artificially made. We got to understand and get us to a clear mindset to realize that if you are trying to be with somebody, you're trying to be with a real man, the type of man you want that's going to provide the essence of what you're going to need, not what you want, for it to last and for it to work. You got to dumb down all that alpha shit. You got to dumb down that attitude. You got to dumb down all that loud talking. You got to dumb down all that cursing. You got to dumb down all that masculinity energy. All that, this is what I ain't going to do and what I'm not going to tolerate. You got to dumb down all that shit. Otherwise, understand, ladies, y'all, people keep thinking that y'all have time to keep doing the shit that y'all doing. You're not going to have that kind of time. Time is fast, man. The more I look at time, how time is just going by fast, I'm like, damn, like, it's so much that I want to get done this year because I know how I respect time. I respect the fact that I'm not going to have that much time to get it done, so I got to be very proactive to get the stuff that I want done, and I need to get it done in a hurry. And that's the same kind of energy that a lot of y'all women needs to have, that y'all still in the single mode and y'all thinking, hey, we got time, I'm just focusing on me, this and that. Okay, but understand, while you focus on you, you can put yourself in a situation to where you can be single for so long to where it'll be hard for you to learn how to connect with a man in the way that you need to. In the way that you need to. So I advise everybody to understand, it is important to learn to get that kind of energy off of you and become more feminine. Become more feminine, people. But hey, I'm going to be done for the night. I just want to chop it up with y'all, man. Hey, continue to like, share, and subscribe. I definitely want our young ladies, our women, to go over this video. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even doing this for likes. I'm doing this because I feel like it needs to get across to y'all, so we can break this barrier of ignorance of us being fed poison food. You gotta stop being fed this poison food. You know what I'm saying? But hey, once again, with much love and respect, my people, let's continue to grow and to build. I always want everybody to be a better version of themselves. Continue to grow. Continue to be a better you than you were yesterday. Hey, with much respect. Hey, peace and love, everybody. See y'all next time.